All right, bro. You're welcome. Candle ring theory, CRV. So, what is candle ring theory? Okay, candle ring theory is basically an idea built around the power of three: accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Okay, so despite having given you resources, giving you materials to study in line of this concept, I just felt the need to do this. Okay, so the idea that every candle is a range, okay, that's basically what CRT is all about. It's about an idea that every higher time frame candle, in fact every candle is a range. Okay, yes, every candle is a range, and two things can happen to a range candle. Okay, a range candle can either be truly broken or falsely broken, and when it is falsely broken, we have a fancy name for that. It is called tortoise soup. So what is tortoise soup? Tortoise soup is just a fancy name for what we know to be liquidity grab or liquidity sweep. Yes, liquidity sweep or liquidity grab. So a candle, a range candle like we have here, a range candle can either be truly broken or falsely broken. So um, what happens if a candle is truly broken? We know it to be a close above. So just look at my screen. As you can see on this diagram, okay, we have a range candle. Just follow me carefully. We have a range candle, okay, which is our candle one. All right, and then we have the second candle, our candle two, closing above. All right, closing what? Closing above candle one, which is our range candle. So in that case, what you expect is a continuation targeting the high of the second candle. So close above, close below tells you price still has an intention to go higher or go lower depending on what happens on candle 2, or depending on either you are bearish or bullish. Okay, so if you are bearish, you need to see a close below. All right, you need to see a close below, but the example here is a bullish setup, bullish example. This is a bullish example. Okay, this is a bullish example. A close above your range high. This is your range high, this is your range low. So when the second candle closes above the high of your first candle, your range candle, this tells you price has an intent to go higher. So this is a close above. All right, so your target, immediate target, will be the high. Now looking at the second diagram, we have weak above or weak below. This is purely CRT. This is what CRT is all about. All you just need to know is if a higher time frame candle has been tortoise soup or broken. All right, so weak above or weak below tells you price has an intention to reverse. So you have your candle one, which is your range candle. All you need to see is to wait for candle two to close, weaken above your range candle. So this is a weak, a tortoise soup, a weak above the high of your range candle, closing within the range. Very important. Okay, sometimes people jump into setups just saying this until the second candle closes. Your tortoise soup has not been confirmed. Please pay attention. you can write this down if you need to. Until the second candle closes, nothing has been confirmed yet. Okay, so always wait for your second candle to close. Always wait for your second candle to what? To close within the range. That is when the tortoise soup is confirmed. All right, so don't be in a rush and then jump into setups just because you see a candle that is playing out weaken above the first candle. Okay, most times you see price weak above, open high, low, and then you still see price close above, taking every impatient traders have. So what I need you to always do is to wait for your candle 2, which is the manipulation candle now, to close what? To close inside, weaken above. This is a bearish example. A bullish example will be you seeing price weak below your range candle, your candle 1, and then closing within the range. All right, closing what? Within the range. All right, yes. So then you have this. Okay, this is what? For a bull example. Okay, you need to see a wick below, then your target, you want to trade candle 3. All right, you want to trade candle 3, wait for your candle 1 to close. You are not doing anything, just watch price do its thing. Then you want to see or pay attention to what candle 2 will do. If candle 2 weak below, closing within the range, weaken below the low of the first candle, closing within the range, then you expect price to reverse, targeting the opposing side of your range candle. This is CRV. Okay, and then here, if you have a close below the range low, then you expect price to still go what? To still trade lower, right? This is for a bearish setup. Okay, a bearish setup, and then this is for a bullish setup, while on my right hand you have your bearish setup. All right, reversers, weak above, weak below, tells you price has an intention to reverse. Close above, close below, tells you price still intends to continue in this direction. All right, yeah. So this is what I need you to know. This is everything about candle range theory. A very simple system, a very simple strategy out there. All you just need to do is to add your other confluences, like the key levels, your time purge, timing. These are the few things you need to add to this thing. If you can follow these rules, if you can stick to these rules, master them, then you are good to go. Okay, yes, you are good to go. So CRV is just a concept, okay, a simple concept built around this concept of power of 3: accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. So as you can see on my screen, this is your accumulation candle, your range candle. Then your second candle being your manipulation candle. Then you expect the third candle to what? Distribute lower. All right, so this for a reversal setup, while this is continuation, close above, close below, tells you price wants to still continue. So this is what we trade most times. This is what you want to trade: week above, week below. This is what you want to trade. All right, yeah. So this is going to be the end of this section. Okay, this section. All right, so this is going to be the end of this section. So all I need you to do is to go to your chart and then confirm all these things. Confirm these things.